Mr Gleeson, have you spoken to any parliamentarian about this particular issue, the subject of this inquiry, since November of 2015?
Yes.
Apart from Senator Brandis, that is. Have you spoken to any other parliamentarian?
Yes.
Who's that?
I have spoken to Mr Dreyfus on one occasion.
Okay. When was that, Mr Gleeson? June of 2015.
June of 2016.
16. And so was that a long consultation?
No.
I don't want you to tell me what you spoke about, but can you express the nature of the inquiry? Was it about same-sex marriage? Was it about Migration Act?
No, I spoke about none of those matters.
Okay, well, were they matters probably be easier if you tell us what they were, otherwise we can go through the 20 questions. Was it about a matter before the Parliament or something to do with Parliament, or was it about how was the barbecue last night that you might have attended at his place? Whether you did or not, I don't know.
Mr Dreyfus asked me 2 questions.
Right.
He contacted me and asked me 2 questions.
Yes.
The first was, had I been consulted over this direction?
Mm-hmm.
And I said no.
Mm-hmm.
The second question was, did I support the direction? And I said no.
So it was a very short consultation.
Very short.
Okay. And is that appropriate that you speak to other than the client? And I assume in these issues the client is the Attorney General. It's appropriate for you to speak to others, any others, be they the opposition, the Labor Party Shadow Attorney General or others, about certain issues and advice that you give to your client?
On this issue, Senator, the issue being whether the direction was lawful and whether a statement made to the Parliament on the 4th and 6th of May
well, I've had 19.
Concerning me was accurate on that issue. Senator, on that issue, my client was not Senator Dreyfus. My client was the Commonwealth of Australia, it was the rule of law and it was the Constitution. And if I was asked by any member of the 44th Parliament, which was dissolved on the 6th of May, the day that a statement was made to that Parliament that I consider conscientiously to be inaccurate, what the true facts were, it was my duty to tell that Member of Parliament, which would have included you and any person here, what I considered the truth to be. Okay. I remind you, sir, that between the 6th of May and late August, the Commonwealth of Australia did not have a Parliament. The 44th Parliament had finished. The 45th Parliament would resume shortly.
You've made your point. Thank you. Just finally, you said one more question.
All right, one more question, and then
just finally, Mr. Gleeson, have you or anyone in your office spoken to journalists about this? And if your answer is no, do you have any idea how Laura Tingle was able to write an informative article about this particular subject?
The answer to the first part of your question, Senator, is no. The answer to the second part of the question is I do not have knowledge on that topic.
Senator Watt.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr Gleeson. I was just reflecting that it probably would have been a bit difficult for you to have had a client in relation to the direction because you were never actually asked for your advice about the direction, so there was no client to give advice to, but that's by the by. I just wanted to tidy up one matter that Senator Macdonald took you to before I ask you some other questions, and that is this extract of Professor Appleby's book. I noted that you did have a read of that passage, and Senator Macdonald has tried to make something of the fact that Mr Dreyfus has apparently said that there were occasions when, after obtaining the Solicitor General's advice, he did then go and obtain alternative opinions. Would you agree with me, though, that there is no mention in there by Mr Dreyfus of a practice of obtaining opinions from other barristers without seeking the opinion of the Solicitor General?
Reading the extract that's in Professor Appleby's book, and that's all I have in front of me, I agree with you.
Thank you. You attempted earlier...
And I should add, from my personal knowledge of Mr Dreyfus, and we worked together for about 8 months in that role as colleagues, we're not friends or anything, I have no knowledge of any occasion when he, on a matter of fundamental importance to the nation, chose to go first to the private bar. Whether he did or didn't, I don't know.
Okay.